All right, let's start. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the webinar today. I'm Gerard. I'm from Balluff Asia Private Limited in Singapore. So today our topic is on the glimpse into the 3C industry to be fast, reliable, and cost-effective production of electronic products. So our agenda for today webinars will be as follow. I'll first do a Balluff group introduction, then followed by our main topic today, a glimpse into the 3C industry. So the 3C being computers, communications, and consumer electronics. Lastly, I'll also go through with everyone some of the applications and use cases with Balluff best practices and solutions. Okay, so Balluff is a 100 years old company. We are established since 1921. It's a family-owned business. Currently, we are in the fourth generation of this family-owned business. In terms of revenue, in 2023, our Balluff Group sales achieved our highest sales in one calendar year, so which is around 599 million euro. And our next goal is to achieve 1 billion euro in the next 5 years. Of these 100 years, 60 years we are in the digital sensor technology. So just for your information, our Balluff headquarters is located in Neuhausen, which is roughly around 1.5 hours flight away from Berlin. Okay. So with a goal to automate, innovate, and to celebrate. So Balluff has been more than 1 century. From his repair shop founded in 1921 as a mechanical repair shop workshop, Gabbard Balluff developed a business specialized in precision, turn, and mill parts. So in 1956, produced the first patented electromechanical limit switch. And since then, we entered into the sensor technology and further developed our portfolio. So in 1971, we founded our first foreign subsidiary, and we are continuously developing automation innovation needs to meet our customer demands. Okay, so our vision, with our passion for industrial automation, we lead our customers to a successful future. So this is our vision, and I'll share on our mission. With innovative solutions, we improve the competitive position of our customers with speed and result. In the map, you can see some of our 38 sales offices with the red dot globally. So if you can see the red dot around the map, these are our sales offices, and we have 7 production factories globally, which is what you can see in the blue dot. So currently, we are present in 68 countries worldwide. Here's the timeline of the Balluff presence in Asia Pacific specifically. In 1980s, Balluff entered the Asia market for the first time through a JV established in Japan. And then it's followed by Singapore, Australia, China, etc. So, and the most recent of which is Malaysia in year 2020. So with more than 40 years of experience in APAC, we have been a trusted partner to local companies to make their way from local scene global leaders in their respective industries. So we have done this by assisting in modernization, modernizing their production facilities, and also by advising on the industrial best practices in the light of Industry 4.0. We are in a wide range of industries. Almost every industry you can think of that requires some form of industrial automation. So here is a brief overview of our market segments that we are involved in and the industries with our products. So we are in automotive, or battery production, tire production, semiconductor and electronics, metalworking, so ARA, assembly systems, robotics, and automation. Life science in the medical field, plastic and rubber, packaging, F&B, food and beverage, metallurgy, as well as in energy. So how do we support these industries? So here's a breakdown, another breakdown on our product portfolios. Whatever you need in terms of object detection, linear position sensor sensing and measurement, industrial identification with our RFID, or industrial networking and network and connectivities, Balluff is a partner. So for sensors, we have a wide range of sensors. We have proximity sensors, capacitive, inductive. We have photoelectric sensors. So photoelectric sensors, we have true beam, distance sensor, retroreflective. We have diffuse sensors in different lights, infrared light, laser. And we have temperature sensor, pressure, ultrasonic sensors, even condition monitoring sensors, such as vibration monitoring. And then, of course, we have industrial networking blocks, like I/O master blocks. RFID, we have low frequency, high frequency, even ultra high frequency. Smart lights, vision camera and optical identification. We have power supplies, connectivities, such as cables. We supply loose end cables, double-ended cords, power cables, bulk cables. Of course, we also come with accessories and the software to support and make it easier for customers to manage Balluff products within their solutions. In Balluff, we provide a comprehensive service for our customers. So it starts off with an agile project management. So we are continuously involved with the customer on their ongoing or the projects they are bidding. In certain cases, we also do customized solutions on some products, such as the magnetic linear positioning sensors, or BTL. And we do account management as well as provide technical assistance whenever customer is in need of further support on using our products. Okay, now we get into the main topic for today's webinar, a glimpse into the 3C industry. So I will emphasize again the 3C being computers, communications, and consumer electronics. Okay, so 3C production is a fast evolving industry. The reason being, okay, here are some examples. The growing market needs for innovation in every step of the industry. So you also have rising labor, energy, and other costs, such as logistic costs, compliances, even increasing requirement on productivities. So that would also increase complexities. And there's a rapid product life cycle and shorter time to market requirements. And as well as the increasing demand for miniaturization and lightweight products in order to optimize the design for space, such as like a cabinet space, and the drive to also have more efficient products and solutions. So this will eventually help increase profitability for businesses. Now we look into some of the challenges for manufacturers and brand owners. Okay, first of all, downtime and inefficiencies in production lines. So businesses are always looking into optimizing efficiencies in order to maximize profit. So downtime will mean productivity loss, and also it means revenue loss, right? So of course, manufacturers and brand owners will always encounter design with higher and higher complexity in assembly and production processes. So this is in order to lead on innovations to be competitive. The processes can sometimes be high in complexity, and in order to achieve maximum yield output for their production line. There will also be quality control challenges due to precision requirements, as well as the need for more reliable and durable components in harsh environments, be it in a high temperature, high pressure, or very dusty environment, such as batching plant sites. Even on some high-risk components, you need some high-risk, you need some explosion-proof rating components. Okay, next one, I will be sharing on some of the applications and the use cases with Balluff best practice and solutions. Okay, here are some examples of intelligent solutions. I will share some of the key points here and elaborate further later. Right? So intralogistic and traceability, we can use RFID to ensure high speed, high transparency, and quality. In circuit board productions, using sensors and vision solutions to keep production pace. For assembly and robotics, utilizing I/O link to optimize data flow and process control. So I'll elaborate further on my following slides. So to ensure high speed, high transparency and quality, RFID can continuously manage your inventory and material movements while reliably avoid errors. The data is collected in real time and it can provide basis for autonomous and controlled processes. Thirdly, it can also ensure efficient supply with all goods. So continuous operation with reliable components and high throughput. Okay, so here are some applications in which RFID can be integrated for a logistic process. Okay, so for AGVs, as we know, there have been a very sharp rise in demand for automated guided vehicle, AGV. So with the use of RFID, we can actually ensure that the AGV drive to the correct storage box and delivers or pick up the correct load. So all the information is transferred to the AGV via the data carriers and read out with the read-write head, which can be mounted directly in the box. And RFID system from Balluff is suited for this to monitor driverless transport system and in support of the smooth flow of goods. Error-free control of material flow. So in warehouse or storage areas with high throughput, there are many moving parts, moving materials, and all these entries are made with the aim of always knowing exactly where are your stocks, when are they leaving the warehouse, when are they coming in. So ideally, these processes will be automated. And our RFID gate can record objects up to a distance of 6 meters, and it's fully automated and in batches, which save time and minimize error. So if you want to visualize your logistic warehouse without accessing the WMS, it is also possible to integrate Balluff Smart Light within the warehouse and keep an eye on what is happening at all times without any additional effort. Next one, capture data while moving. So our RFID system can ensure that the AGV transports the correct shelf with the required material. The reading head in the AGV reads the RFID tag position on the shelf itself. So light conditions and contamination is actually quite irrelevant, which make the system extremely reliable. And the tracking of parts, pallets, or units, containers in production line, production and assembly line. RFID can track the circulation stock of your automatic assembly system. Our BISV processor unit can handle large data volumes with high-speed rewrite rates in a very short time. So they are 8 times faster than the worldwide ISO standard ISO 15693, and the cycle times are greatly reduced and the yield can be increased. It is also possible to mix for a mixed operation using low frequency, high frequency, and ultra high frequency at the same time. So with our BISV processor unit, there are 4 independently parameterizable ports for simultaneous operation, up to 4 read-write heads. Okay, and there's also an integrated I/O link master port for connecting I/O link capable sensor actuators or sensor hub with up to 16 sensors. It is electromagnetically compatible, and it is also a rationalized network structure, meaning the sensor can be bundled in any network technology. Now I'm going to talk about about utilizing I/O link for material flow. This is a decentralized concept to master the complexity of material flow. Here are some of the benefits of utilizing Balluff IO Link in this context. It has a robust design, quick installation, and simple integration, separate control of the drive, integrated web server, or we have the integrated web server to configure and to display module information, or such as some diagnostic monitoring, easy module replacement due to the innovative address plug, and the RFID and sensors can be combined via integrated IO-Link master. In the application of keeping pace in circuit boards production, we can also use sensors and vision solutions to keep production pace. So Balluff offers precise and reliable sensors to guarantee fast and error-free production. Our industrial cameras comes with a high resolution and is also very user-friendly interface. It has a user-friendly interface, simple integration and flexible use, and of course it has long service lives because of the robust housing design. So for Balluff sensors can be applicable for circuit boards production. First of all, in the detecting printed circuit boards edges with BOS photoelectric sensors. Photoelectric mini sensors from Balluff is built for very precise object recognition in various applications. Even under very difficult installation conditions and harsh environment, our sensors can detect very reliably. So the detection over here, the detection of the printed circuit boards or their edges on the conveyor belt or in the PCB magazine. So in checking position of circuit boards with BGL mini slot sensors, our new BGL mini slot sensors from Balluff can be used with their different mounting connection options, even in tight spaces. So they have this visible beam that makes them simple to place and to be adjusted correctly. So the sensors are fully ported, which makes them resistant to vibrations, shocks, and other environmental influences. And it is also IP64 protection rated. The next one is checking the height of components or substrates with BOD photoelectric distance sensor. So this is our photoelectric distance sensor. In the circuit board manufacturing, you always need to minimize the soldering defects. So precise height control of critical components help you to achieve it. So with our distance sensor, it has a the resolution is very precise up to this micrometer range. So for example, this is to detect missing parts or to measure the substrate applications. And another example is to check the presence of printed circuit boards in magazine with our BOS ultrasonic sensors. So our ultrasonic sensors can detect the circuit boards in the buffer magazine, or as shown here. Here, it will not be, this ultrasonic sensor will not be influenced by objects above the boards or on different colored surfaces, or even like mirror electronic components. So with the ultrasonic sensors, it allows you to ensure there's adequate boards on the magazine. And alternatively, this can also be achieved using our BOD photoelectric sensors, distance sensor that I shared earlier. So as a summary here, in this slide, I've shared with you on some of the applications using Balluff BOS photoelectric sensors, BGL mini slot sensors, our BOD photoelectric distance sensors, as well as these our BOS ultrasonic sensors. Okay, so here I will be sharing the application for Balluff industrial vision cameras. So Balluff also we have industrial cameras, vision cameras, and vision sensors for identifying and task checking. So identifying circuit boards with BBS code reader. So our code reader can clearly identify the circuit board, whether it's a one-dimensional or two-dimensional codes, 1D, 2D, and even for low contrast codes or on a bright surface. And because of its compact housing, the reader can be used uh, even within a very confined installation space. It can also be used to inspect empty circuit boards with our BVS industrial cameras. Our industrial cameras are user-friendly and can deliver very sharp images, which is flexible to adapt in your application. The camera can be used to check the empty circuit boards as well as contours and balls using the correct blank uh, and to ensure the correct blank has been inserted. So you can also these BBS cameras also can use to discover any damages on the circuit boards at a very early stage. And lastly, identifying component rollers with BBS HS handheld code reader. And for smooth processes on surface mount technology, SMT, machines, you need component rows to be always reliably detected. And our robust handheld code readers with the IP rating of 65, IP65, can read all the common codes quickly and reliably. It can also handle multiple falls onto concrete from a height of up to 2 meters. Right. So another benefit of using IO-Link, it can also provide reliable energy and signal transmission. So right here, the energy efficient movement with BNI, IO-Link network blocks. So for those who want to control the complexity of intra-logistic processes in greater detail, they are increasingly relying on decentralized concept. And our IO-Link master with a 4 ampere output current can be used to control up to 4 drive and operate both the conveyor belts and the conveyor belt motors and the electric stoppers on the roller conveyors. The advantages is to reduce load on the control system, pre-processing of information, as well as increased productivity. So eventually it will also lower the energy consumption. Second, to bundle signals in automation and robotics with BNI IO-Link network blocks. So for robot-based automation tasks, we enable you to use a simple economical network topology. IO-Link sensor hubs can collect the sensor signals in the gripper and pass them on directly to the controller. So if you connect the hubs to a single 16-way IO-Link network module, it can bundle and forward the signals up to 272 sensors. So this can significantly reduce the amount of wiring required, can cut down costs, cut down weight. So this will eventually be able to increase your profit. And the transporting signal efficiently with BNI IO-Link sensor actuator hubs. So IO-Link sensor actuator hubs from Balluff comes also with a robust housing, and it's very suited for harsh industrial environment. So the IO modules connect the binary analog sensors or actuators to the control level. So as highlighted earlier, the use of the modules significantly reduces the number of cables. So they are based on standard cables with M12 or M8 connectors, and it's easy to install and to easy to maintain. So M8, M8, M12, you just need to plug and play, or there is no loose end. The port-specific individual channel monitor and detect short circuits and overloads, as well as the cable breaks at the port. So this is a degree of selective diagnostic that is unique for IO modules. Okay, next, I'm going to share on how IO-Link uh, can use for optimal data and energy flow. And energy and data transmission to change is transmitted to change gripper without contact using Balluff BIC inductive couplers. So these inductive couplers. For Balluff inductive couplers is a good choice for automating gripper changes. So they can transmit signals and energy contactlessly via an air gap. The air gap can be up to 10 millimeters of range, so eliminating the need for mechanical contact or, on very dirt sensitive connectors. And the signal transmission is not even disturbed by paraffin containing release agents. So with these properties, our couplers your robot can have continuous 300-degree range of motion. Next, the digitalized Kanban system with BIS industrial RFID system. So back to RFID, our solution for Kanban system, e-Kanban systems automate the flow of materials and enable efficient it is on demand oriented material supply on the production line. So by using RFID, right here for e-Kanban, you need to be ultra high frequency. The carbon cuts are become redundant, and the manual scanning of the barcodes is eliminated. So this also eliminates more the operating errors during material supply, and the RFID enables continuous communication between the merchandise management system, the WMS, and the company logistics. Next, reliable detection and control of objects with BOS photoelectric sensors. Okay, photoelectric sensors can reliably detect the presence of object. They can check shape, color, distance, or thickness very precisely. So compared to the proximity switches with inductive or capacitive technology, photoelectric sensors also offer a significantly higher detection range. So for maximum flexibility, we offer sensors with different type of light I shared earlier, from red light, blue light, to infrared, and even laser sensors, and in a wide variety of design in order to suit your design layout. To visualize production process flexibility, more flexibly with BNI Spotlight. So if you want to visualize the production process directly on the production line or without going to the WMS, our LED signal lamp, which is the smart light, is the solution to go to. So it can be used to display progressions and trends, so you can continuously check different stages in your system. It can be adjusted during operation without the need for mechanical conversion. So you can optimize and visualize cycle times and whether there are bottlenecks or maintenance tasks emerging from the production line without even accessing the WMS. Okay, here are some more examples on the IO-Link devices. So, a reliable power supply in demanding applications with BAE heartbeat power supply. So BAE is our smart uh, BAE heartbeat is our smart power supply, and it comes with the IO-Link interface, specifically designed to develop for critical applications with high demands on quality, durability, and it comes with the diagnostic capability. So you can ensure reliable and efficient power supply for sensors, actuators, even controllers and HMIs. Our power supply have features such as alarm, stress level. It can diagnose stress level of the power supply, and the lifetime of the power supply are output via the digital output. So you can call out this detailed diagnostic and status information via the IO-Link of the power supply. So this will enable you to perform predictive maintenance and condition-based servicing of your power supply. Our BBS industrial cameras are also used in precise robot control in pick-and-place applications. Industrial cameras give your robot a sense of sight or to facilitate part handling. So more precise positioning of the robot arm, be it the gripping of the parts and precise position control of the robot arm. So thus it becomes, with this sense of sight, it becomes safer, and it is also a result in a completely new possible application fields. Next, you can record robot position with our BML magnetic encoder systems. So Balluff high precision magnetically coded position measuring system will allow you to always monitor the movement of your robot precisely and reliably. So because of the magnetic tape that can be individually shortened, you can actually use the system more flexibly and adapt to your individual applications. And lastly, you can also record and optimally manage tool data with RFID with the connected mode ID. So the automatic documentation of the mode usage via RFID enables optimal utilization and high availability of your injection modes. So a separate shot counter records all the production cycles for this purpose, and the system provides you with all the data on a data courier directly on the mode or on the multi-coupler. So it also comes with the associated software and a browser application. So you can always have an overview of your mode inventory, all the mode details, and the entire usage history in the machine park and the maintenance status. So as a summary of this for today, on the I/O link and for electronic products production, so it can help, I/O link can help extend service life, reduce downtime, cost saving, increase safety performance, as well as making data-driven decisions. Okay, so this is the end of my sharing on this webinar. Okay, so please do write in inquiries or questions in the chat box. And alternatively, you can also reach out to Balluff through our website or email. I'll be sharing the contact details with the coming slides. Thank you. This is the Malaysia Balluff contact details. Sorry, this is Singapore. And we have Malaysia here. Thank you everyone for participating. Hope you have an enjoyable day. Thank you.